Hi, I'm Dane Muldoon, one of the sales engineers at Supply Partners, Australia's leading distributor of solar and energy storage products. What's this? This is the headquarters for Sungrow Samsung SDI in Hefei, China. And what's fascinating is the way that the facility is set up. Let's take a look. So on the right-hand side, what you'll see is the Sungrow Samsung SDI building. This is a joint venture where Sungrow takes the lead. So in this building, they build the power conversion system, the PCSs, which is the big battery inverters, and integrate the final turnkey solutions. But then right across the road is this building, which is the Samsung SDI Sungrow joint venture. And in that building, they actually make the battery modules that go into the large containerized systems. So two joint ventures, two buildings, led by the respective partners doing different jobs, but right across the road from each other so that they can deliver these. And right down the center of this road are finished containerized energy storage systems ready for shipment out to the market. And what you'll see is that these go all the way down, and they have literally dozens and dozens of these containerized systems ready to go. One of Sungrow Samsung's international partners is Patheon, an American company that builds containerized solutions, or at least they get Sungrow to build them on their behalf. Here is an example of the slim line unit. This is most likely configured with a 100 kVA battery inverter and 8 racks of batteries. But this is just one of the units that is now ready to be shipped out to Patheon. This entire row is completely built and ready to go. One of the remarkable things about this Sungrow Samsung facility in Hefei, China, is just how many containers they have literally everywhere. Pre-built systems, systems ready to go out, systems ready for testing, systems under construction. They have more containerized battery systems than you have ever seen. It's always great to see some solar in the car park at these big manufacturers like Sungrow Samsung SDI. They're really flying all the flags at this facility. From left to right, we've got the Sungrow flag, the Chinese flag, the Korean flag, and the Samsung flag. Here at Sungrow's new factory, it's actually quite difficult to get a sense of scale, but I'm going to try. And it really starts off by pointing out that they basically have their own road as you lead up to the facility. So you can see here, there's a couple of trucks waiting to go through security. The smaller building in the foreground is the security building, and then they can enter the complex. Up there, we have in the background building number 1. And you can see that it's 4 or so stories high, maybe 100 odd meters long. And what's quite remarkable is that this is one of 3 buildings. So this is building number 2, and further back along this same road is building number 3. And what is even more remarkable is how they load all the central inverters they manufacture in this location onto the trucks. Let's go and take a look. Here at Sungrow's new facility, we're taking a look here at the back end of building number 2. This is where they're building all the central inverters. Building number 3 continues on further down the road. And as you can see, they've got a truck ready to go, laden up with the central inverters. But check out the crane. I love this thing. When you're going to be moving lots and lots of heavy things around, having a nice big crane is exactly what you need. And it certainly looks like they're going to have plenty of inverters to move around with this thing. Behind me in building number 2, they're primarily building 1.25 megawatt central inverters. They've got one production line up and running now. They're producing 60 megawatts of inverter capacity per day. But that's only half the story, because they're bringing online the second half of the factory next week, and that'll double to 120 megawatts a day.